What's up, hunters? To my subscribers, you may have noticed I cleaned up my YouTube channel, and that's because I'm trying to deliver you more meaningful content. So any hunts that I do, you will not be notified on. That's something that you will just have to check my playlist for. Um, Also, anything that you're notified on is basic information or trying to teach you something that you may have not known, or that whatever I come across in the group that seems to be a major topic, I will be making videos on that, especially if I see the question being asked multiple times. Um, that's what I'll do. But this video is going to be about building gene pools the correct way. I've made some mistakes over the years of playing this game. And for an example, if I pull up my map, I used to think that cottonwood was its own habitat, and then I thought that rivermouth was its own habitat. That's completely wrong. Grassland as a whole is one habitat. So, in order for us to build these genes for these animals, particularly the mule deer, because that's what this video is about today, we're going to have to hunt 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to have to hunt 9 herds slash groups in order to see gene pool increase. With that being said, I hunt them at the drinking time, so I start at 11:30 and then I'll play till 1:30 p.m. Then I'll do a 3-day rest and continue where I left off. Why do I do that? Because every in-game 2 hours that go by, that's about a half hour in real time, and I believe that animals age every half hour, and then they have a star growth change, so they'll age from a 2-star adult to a 3-star mature at the top of the hour. So keep that in mind. The stars is not the age of the animal. It's just their growth. It's what they're valued at, right? Their age, I do believe, is every half hour. Um, so from 11:30 to 12 or 11:30 to 1:30, that's a half hour. I'll do a 3-day rest and then I'll continue on. If I find potential, such as a 3-star mature, I'll I'll keep an eye on him to see what he becomes. But anyway, 2-star adults is key. 3-star matures are key. 2-star matures, 1-star matures, kill it. 1-star adults, kill it. Young, I just pretty much leave alone until they become adults and give me a better idea of what I'm looking at. Sometimes it's a little bit hard to tell what a gene pool is of a young male because there's not a lot of information on their antlers, because sometimes an antler can look pretty bad to you and then you'll kill it and then it turned out to be like a 99% gene pool. That kind of like screws everything up for you uh, when building your herds and increasing the gene pool for the habitat. These mule deer are also in the lowland area, so you can hunt every mule deer species in the lowland areas, and that will increase the gene pool across all the lowland forest areas. Okay, but we're focused on the grassland area of it. Again, 11:30 to 1:30, they're all drinking, so that's how I like to hunt them. However you like to hunt them, you're going to have to figure that time frame out on your own. But for me, it's drink time, so 11:30 to 1:30 is what I play through. Sometimes I'll go up to 1500, but that's okay. But I try to stay in that time frame of 11:30 to 1:30. 3-day rest, continue. If you come across a 3-star adult, drop everything you're doing and just keep track of them. As soon as he hits mature, every 2 in-game hours, do a 3-day rest. He aged. Every 2 in-game hours, do a 3-day rest. He aged. And that's going to give you an idea of how old he is. Mule deer live for 12 years, so you want to take them at the right moment, especially if they're a 3-star adult. And you want to keep track of them until they hit mature. Once they hit mature, they ain't got much longer to go. So by the time it hits 5 stars in their mature life, and they were a 3-star adult, you're looking at a pretty decent trophy. So just keep that in mind, guys. As far as the loadout goes, we got the Remington 1903, the Vortex, the 8-time binoculars, the giraffe tripod. We have the rattle bag to call high fitness and low fitness, and then we have the grunt collar for the trophy collar. So if we have a trophy that's lingering behind some trees or bushes or brush or whatever you want to call it, we can use that call instead of the rattle bag. That the trophy call will really get him to come in faster than whatever else will answer. If you use the high caller for the rattle bag, anything over 50% is going to start coming towards you. And our trophy buck will be like kind of hanging out in the back. He won't really come to it as quickly as we want him to. So that's why we have these two collars in the loadout. And from there, we're going to go ahead and jump into this video. But at some point in this video, I'm going to talk about how I tier list my animals. I made a little bit of a mistake, so I'm going to tell you right now. I tier my animals from 460 to 480. So anything under 480, I consider low 5-star ranks, like low tier, right? So anything over 480 to 490, I consider that mid tier. Anything over 490 up to 500 is high tier. And of course, we always save the best for last. Enjoy the video. All right, so we're going towards our first herd, and we actually want to walk. We don't want to run there. But anyway, up here is where Hollywood would be if you do the storyline. We are in a free hunt. So basically, up here, after you've killed Hollywood, there's going to be a little bit of an issue up here where we're going to have nothing but females constantly spawning. So I'm wondering, if I keep killing these females, if eventually we'll get a male back in the group. I've been curious about that for some time, but either way, we're going to go up here and check it out. So when you see the black fur type mule deers, that tells you that you have a high gene pool going on in the habitat as a whole, which I'm believing that it has everything to do with grassland as a whole. As you can see, they're all females. We have no males here whatsoever. So I have mature females. So I'll probably take out a mature female. So I'm down here with the second herd, and we got two 2-star matures, and the rest are like young males. So I'm going to go ahead and take out one of these 2-star matures. And we're just going to go see what we got. %, good kill. Okay, so this herd here is all young. Now, I'm pretty sure that I could probably kill one of them if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. I'm going to wait it out and see what they become, just to get an idea. So we're going to move on to the next herd. Okay, so in this herd, we have two 3-star matures, which is good to see. However, we have one, two, we actually have three 3-star matures in this group. We have a 1-star adult, so we're going to go ahead and take him out. Unfortunately, our mature blocked the shot. So as you can see, it's only 27%, so that's a really good kill. Alright, so here's our final group in Cottonwood. We have a young, mature, young, adult female. I think that's pretty much it. So they're all young as well. So we have two groups that are pretty much still young. We're going to wait till they get to adult stage to really see what happens. Now we're going to go ahead and move down to the top end of Rivermouth since the wind is in our favor. And we're back, and we're on our final group in Rivermouth. And within this group, I've already had a 5-star the last time I came through here, but it looks like we got a 4-star uh, growing here. So he may age in the next cycle. I don't know. I lost track of it. Um, but we'll get back on track as soon as I see what age is in the next cycle. But we have a young male here. We have adult female here. We have an adult male that's a 1-star here. And that's the one we are going to be killing this time around. So after that last hunt, we're back on the same herd, but this time they swap drinking. So I'm just coming down here to see if our 4-star aged. If he didn't age, then that means he just aged in the last cycle, so we have another cycle to play before he gets to 5. So we're trying to get the wind to our favor a bit. Here we go. So here's the moment of truth here. And he is a 5-star, so everything aged this cycle. So now we can go ahead and collect this guy and see what he is. So that's going to be about 150 meters tops. Winds to our right, going to our left, over here. And that's a good shot. Beautiful shot. And he goes down. That's a hard shot. And we got a bad young male, but we'll worry about that when he gets to adult stage. We'll take him out. So what I do is I focus on the adults and bad matures. I let the bad young get to adult, so it gives me better information because sometimes their racks are a little harder to see, depending on your resolution, depending on your distance, depending on all that good stuff, right? And instead of wasting my time trying to kill all these youngs, I can keep on moving and focusing on the adults and low-end matures if need be, because some groups will have low-end matures, and it's best just to take them out so you can get them going again. And then you get herds that are all young, and it's better just to let them grow a little bit and come back to them. So this ended up being a nice hard shot on this beautiful 5-star, 93%. Let's take a little look at them. Huh? So this is a variant rack. I have a few of these. I've come across quite a few of these actually. So that is a beautiful variant rack with the extra tins and all that good stuff. And then the hunt itself was a 475. So we have a 5-star in this group, but we also have a 1-star adult. So instead of missing out on a 5-star, I'm just going to go ahead and take him and see what he is. Go collect our prize. See what his rating was. He's probably on the low end of a 5-star. So a low end to me is anywhere between 460 up to 480. Anything over 480 to 490 is mid tier. Anything over 490 is high tier. So that was a hard shot. 98% mature male, 5-star. And his trophy was a 494. That is a high-end mule deer, ladies and gentlemen, during the guide. Awesome. Okay, so to recap on what we've done, we skipped through a lot of what we've done so that way this video wasn't extremely long. Basically, we hunted the entire habitat of grassland from cottonmouth to rivermouth. We hunted every single herd of mule deer. We took out the 1 star adults. We took out 1 to 2 star matures, and we ended up actually getting uh, 3 5 stars while doing this. Um, I put one of them in here that was a 475. The one before that was a 460, and then this one being a 494, which is very close to my goal with getting a 500. So with more time put into it, building herds is a time process. But if you want to increase that gene pool to get high rated trophies, that's probably going to be your best bet. Put in the time, hunt every herd of the habitat, which, grassland, mountains, lowlands, the entire habitat. And you should start seeing some gene pool increasing and 5 stars being monsters. So, anybody that's wondering how to build herds, there you have it. I'm Bubana. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care and be safe.